of all of the parts of a person, including their physical self. And you have these moments with all of your family. Hopefully all the people who loved them get to be nearby and they say goodbye. This is if you have time at the end of a life, of course. And then they're gone, and maybe you have a little time to sit around even after they're gone before anyone comes. And then eventually a coroner comes with a car and a bag, and they pick up your dad. And that's fine. Like, presumably they are qualified. I don't know if they showed me any identification, but went to school for it or something. I don't know what you do to become a coroner, but and they're not assholes about it. But they pick up your dad and they put him in a bag and they take him away. And they know what they're doing. They've done this a lot, but they do not love him. And then what happens next, from what I understand, is that body goes to the mortuary and it's put in a refrigerator, which is weird. It makes sense, like technically I get it. That's probably a better idea than the alternative until you can figure out what's happening next. But anyway, then he sits in the fridge for a while. And then when it's his turn, in our case, like, you have a lot of choices when it comes to end of life. Not a lot. There's like a couple primary ones to choose from, but for body disposal, that is, you know, you can be buried, you can be cremated. I guess you could have can you have like a green burial in Minnesota? I don't even know if that's allowed. Okay, well, everyone, let's do that. Anyway, in our family's story, it was cremation. So dad's in the fridge, and then what happens next is somebody new who, again, as far as we know, is qualified to take dad out of the fridge. And this one, I like to think this person's younger, it maybe takes less skill, and they just like take the body from the fridge, put the body in the oven, meanwhile listening to their favorite podcast, and then they just press start, and then dad bursts into flames. Just like expect people to go home and go to sleep after that. I don't know. It's really upsetting. It's really upsetting, and it's also really funny. I can't even believe we do this to people. How different would it be? Yeah, if he was like, if there was if we were burning dad together on a beachfront, and there were like ravens about, and we were saying prayers. That'd be also weird, but it would mean something, and this just like kind of means nothing. And then they're like, here's a little plastic box with your dad in it. We're gonna give it in a party bag. It was a birthday party bag that he came with little handles, and my mom kept him in the bag for like 3 years. She's like, it's fine, and like we would always look up and be like, should we like put that? Shouldn't he be like in a nicer like box or something? It's like it's sitting up on the bookshelf. It's fine. I don't care. What does it matter one way or the other anyway? He's in a nicer box now, but it took us a little while. Anyway, it's a strange thing, coming and going, being alive, isn't it? Literally unfold. temple turn to ashes. Mortal, return to earth. Someday we'll sell the house, we'll move Mom out, and someone new will chop the wood and clean the gutters, run the dehumidifier in the body's like a moon. It's just a vessel overgrown with all the love that you put